So my top tips for creating a shiur on camp, tip number 1 is Safaria, make it your new best friend. It's amazing, you can make your source sheet on it and it's got plenty of amazing sources and translations. Also make use of Rav Joel, he is amazing and I'm sure he's happy to answer any of your questions and go through anything you'd like to go through. And my last tip is make sure to choose a topic that interests you and a topic that you're passionate about rather than what you think the kids will be interested in.
My top tip for running a shiur on Machane is to know what you're talking about and to make sure that you enjoy the topic. If the Madrichim can see that you enjoy what you're talking about, enjoy what you're discussing, and they are more likely to want to enjoy and to engage in the conversation.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, and my top tip for giving a shiur is not to pick a topic that you've decided you really like, is to go on to the Safaria database and it'll give you a bunch of different sources that you can use to make a source sheet, and to really look up and watch Shiurim on that topic and not being afraid to copy and paste the bits you like to kind of come up with your own storyline and overall message throughout.
Mazal Tov Shevet Dorot on setting out to take your first summer Machane very soon. My one piece of advice to you for when creating your Shiurim would be make sure you create your shiur on a topic that you enjoy and that you are genuinely fascinated by. That way all the learning and research you need to do for your shiur will be an enjoyable task for you, and when giving over the shiur, your enthusiasm will be contagious and inspirational. And it also guarantees that at least one person at your shiur will be enjoying themselves every single time. You.
So my top tip for you guys in preparing a shiur would be find a topic that you find really interesting or a topic that you don't really understand and want to delve into and you really want to know the answer. Because if this is a topic that you are really interested in, then when you give over your shiur, you're going to be able to give it over with so much passion and energy and enthusiasm, and that really rubs off on Chanukahim and that will get them really interested and enthused. Good luck!
My top tips for giving shiur on camp would be to make sure that you can talk about your topic for 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes you underplan and you'll go off on a tangent and a really interesting conversation about something, but with some groups you will have to talk about your shiur topic for 45 minutes. So make sure your shiur is long enough to do that and have a plan to cut things down or make things longer if based on the group. On that, really know your topic. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to sit and talk about the most controversial topics in Judaism, unless that's what you know and that's what you love. But make sure it's something you know, make sure it's something you're passionate about, because when teaching Torah, passion is important and your Chanukahim will detect that. And make sure you can talk about it, you can know about it, and you can answer questions on it. Don't make up an answer to a question if you don't know it. Just say, I don't know. Bring it up in a Mads meeting, see if somebody else knows, speak to Rav Joel, but don't go making up halacha or opinions of someone just because somebody's asked a question you don't know the answer to. It's much more impactful to just say, I don't know, let's learn it together, or I don't know, I'll learn it, and then we'll talk it through. Good luck!
My tips for giving shiur are about your source sheet. I recommend you number the sources because then neither you nor your Chanukahim are going to get lost. I recommend that you have enough sources that you can have a variety of different points of view and different discussion ideas, but don't have too many sources because sometimes people can immediately be a bit put off by a lot of sources. And finally, have things on the source sheet that aren't just sources. You can also have pictures, you can also have discussion points and ideas, and any of your own thoughts or anything can also go on there as well. Good luck, I'm sure you're going to be amazing.